Hey guys, I know I haven't really streamed or made any videos in a while. I've been pretty busy during the holidays. I mean, that's kind of a good time to be busy, I guess. But it is my birthday, so I figured I'd at least do something. Upload a video of the new secret layers that just came in. I've been waiting for them for a while. Like every secret layer takes about 6 months to get here. I don't really remember what's in them usually by the time they get here, because the hype has died down for a long time. I still have to clean up my room and do a bunch of other stuff, and I'm working and things like that. But I'm hoping to at least start streaming a little bit more. Maybe not even like every day, but I just might do like a weekly thing, like every Friday or something. I'm trying to make it a little bit more manageable, because like it used to be like, oh, I streamed every day all the time, and then I got burnt out, and then now it's like I'm barely ever streaming. And then you find a middle ground where people can, uh, if they want to watch my stuff, if they want to watch me, play stuff, um, they know where to find me, what I'm gonna do, and when I'm gonna do it. Um, it's also my birthday, so I guess happy birthday me. Another year older. It's really sad, but it is the way the world gets. I'm gonna start off with a box. This one is Teferi's Time Trouble. Uh, I do kind of remember. And then they have this new packaging still. I think this is the second time I've opened their new packaging. It is nice. It's a lot easier to, hold the boxes and stuff like that, and it's a lot easier to open. It's more satisfying. Ooh, wow. Okay. I know it went straight to the back, but they do make it a lot easier to look through these. I'm gonna take this off. It is a foil, so it is gonna be harder to look through and things like that, but should be fine. I like how they made it so it slides out. One thing I don't like still is how this is glued on, because that is some intense glue for some reason. There we go. Okay, well, that made a huge mess on my desk. Guess I'll just have to move all this. It takes so much time to open these because you have to get all these little parts and all this cardboard everywhere. Okay. So I know they have Dak Faden, which I really do like his Planeswalker. Not gonna even bother reading it, because you should already know what he does. Or you can look him up, but the point of this is that it is a Planeswalker made to look like a um, older style card. The Karn one looks the best. Okay, thank goodness. I thought it was already scratched. Karn and Teferi were definitely the more expensive planeswalkers and more of the spark, so some reprints of them is always welcome. Is always, always welcome. I'm trying to show off the island if I can. It came out on the back. So there weren't very many cards in that, so it was like 30 bucks, so definitely cheaper than buying them by themselves at the time. Uh, don't know how much they are now. I'm not gonna pretend like I do. So see, this island looks really cool. Very cool island. I always like the art at the back. Nice little extra bonus. For your overpriced cardboard, you get an extra piece of overpriced cardboard that they sell directly to you. This is Math is for Blockers. Now, if you hear me in the background opening it, that is okay, I guess. So at the very end, we get the Kraken. How is it crack-a-lackin'? It's crack-a-lackin' pretty well, I'd say. Um, he's the one cast instant or sorcery from an opponent's graveyard when it deals damage. So that one is actually really awesome. Well, from an opponent's only because it says that players, but in reality, since you're dealing damage during your combat only to an opponent if you control it, it might as well just say your opponent, but I guess it's just saving that little extra paper, I guess. And then we have Brazen Bar, another pretty awesome card. Um, Vindictive Lich is in here, and that is a pricey card. That is a really good reprint. Um, Meandering Tower Shell. I don't know if I've seen this. It has Island Walk. When it attacks, exile or return the battlefield under your control. Taps and attacking like something. Blah blah blah. It attacks. You get stuff. Uh, Orin Frostfang. A snow creature that's actually pretty good. But I'm gonna be honest. You're probably not playing this just in like a snow deck. You're more likely playing it in a like green aggro deck. And then we have Thragtusk. Always a cool card, one of my favorites. Very nice art. Looks more like what I'd imagine a creature called Thragtusk would look like than like the other ones that like the other art. Because the other art's just like a beast, whereas that one's more of like something would be called Thragtusk. And then we've got this guy. He's Island and Swamp Walk. And he's a pretty beefy boy, and he lets you cast stuff from the graveyard. I think I went off on about him. But there's a clear look at him. We're gonna have the foil ones like usual. These are pretty cool. I mean, I always like the secret layers. It's just kind of hard to keep up with them. Like, I want a collection of them. Okay, so they're putting the same one on the back, but I do appreciate it. I think that might be the like, I think the 5/8 power and toughness might be part of Pi, like, after all these. So, it's kind of the whole gimmick is like, math is for blockers, so they put like all the attacking and blocking power to be Pi, so it's like 3, 1, 4, something. Yeah. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 5, 3, 5, 8, I guess would be how far it goes. I don't actually know. I used to collect the boxes for the secret layers, but I've started to stop doing that, mostly because it just gets to be too much. I think if I had a better box opening area, I wouldn't have to spend so much time opening it off screen, mostly because I'm in a kind of a tight space here, so it's not the best area to do this. But I've got Brazen Borrower, always awesome. Vindictive Lich again. They're just the foil versions. To be honest, I don't really know why I show these off, considering they're the exact thing you just saw. But just letting you guys know, I'm just so rich. I can afford the foil versions of the cards that are already overpriced. I know how to waste my money better than you guys. I wouldn't say it's a complete waste. I actually enjoy it. But I guess if you enjoy it, you're not wasting it, right? I enjoy it. I just don't enjoy paying. I guess that's you could say that about a lot of things. I think they just need to stop doing this glue stuff. It's just for real, just a huge hassle, a pain in the butt. Either that or make it, like, look at this. This is annoying. Like, what? How do I even get around this? Like, I have to do all that. Oh, man. It is pretty annoying. Whenever a source an opponent controls would deal damage to you, that player sacrifices a permanent. Wow, that is a card I've not seen. I'm really surprised. This one is pretty nice. Everyone draws cards at the beginning of their turn. I love that guy. Um, oh yeah, this is the like budget like kill something you get something back kind of commander. And then he taps to deal damage to each player equal to half that player's life total, rounded down. So if you can get someone even and have like a doubling effect, like damage thing, that'd be pretty good. When you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. He's pretty good. I could imagine that guy would have probably gone up during the whole like craze during Dominaria of legendaries and stuff like that. Dominaria was such a good time. I miss those days. Everyone complained about Teferi, but like honestly, he was a bit of a build around, and like if you can get in below him and then like counter it if it comes down, you're pretty good. I would play a lot of blue red, so Teferi was my best matchup. Um, then maybe like the only problem I had in standard with the blue red wizards was probably Scarab God. Mostly because he has a lot of creature removal that's very cheap, like Fatal Push. But then also had some life gain too, because they would play. It was the Aetherborn, like the 2 mana lifelink Death Touch creature. and that sucked for me because no matter how big I got my guy, they'd always be able to block it. Um, though I was able to still get around it mostly because I played a lot of burn. That was like 3 mana. Those were the days though. I liked standard back then because the decks were fun and they weren't that expensive. Like I mean, I made the wizard deck for like 30 bucks, and the 30 bucks I put into it were 4 lands. The rest of it was the entire deck. And those 4 lands are like even more expensive than they were back then. So like that 30 bucks I put into it, you know, like I could take back out if I want. Um, that's why I like budget decks in standard because of that. Another island, and then the same cards you saw before. They're actually doing a new set, so it's kind of funny this comes out, or comes in, you know, a little bit around when they do, when the new set comes out. I love this art so much. There's the, oh, what is it called? The secret, oh, not the secret layer. The art for Strixhaven's like lightning helix, and it reminds me of that. And that art is so good. It's so great. They need to do more like that. Okay, so these I completely don't know. Um, Sphere of Safety, which is an awesome card. Gotta get these other cards out. So it's a very cute anime looking thing, like style. I like to say thing a lot, so get used to that if you want to watch my stuff. This thing, that thing. I'm probably going to try to be faster with box openings. That's my New Year's resolution. I just made that up right now. So, yeah. Okay. Enters the battlefield, choose a number. Non-creature spells with mana value equal to that can't be cast. So that's awesome. Carpet of Flowers, which is insane because it's really good in CDH. Sphere of Safety. Oh, I get a black-white version of it. Okay, that's cool. I'll show off the end version then. And then Karmic Guide. I love this card too. This art is so good. I guess it kind of fits with the background. I mean, Narset's not from Kamigawa, but like the whole, I love the name too, Kamigawa. It's fun to say, you know? Rolls off the tongue pretty easily. Um, Sphere of Safety. I love that. Or definitely going to be one of my favorite like cards is Sphere of Safety. Um, it's one of my favorite cards of like white. I would say is the protection ones. I'm trying to think what would be my like legit favorite though, because Ephemerate is really good. I just wish it wasn't like tainted with the modern thing of like, oh, Ephemerate into this, Ephemerate into that. So we got another Sphere of Fate. Okay. Ignore that while I recover from trying to say something and failing so horribly. uh, I can't even remember. I like the. Oh man. Okay. I like the Ephemerate. I'm just gonna say it. I liked it. I did not like the. I like the idea of like mole driftering into it. And I've done it in like Commander. It's really satisfying. I just don't like the idea of like. So I do have Solitude in that deck. Like I like in the Brago deck, but I don't really ever do the Ephemerate on it because I don't want to evoke it. Like you're not trying to be fast in like Commander when it comes to that stuff. It's a pretty casual deck. It just plays very mean cards. Woo! Reminds me of excuse me. Reminds me of the main character in Demon Slayer's like soul thing. That's what it kind of reminds me of. This angel and this man are in love. Leave them be. That's what everyone wants deep down is just to date an angel, I guess. Let's look at the last one. We got the last one. We have the regular one, and then we'll have the foil one. Hopefully, I heard the door open. I hope someone's not gonna knock and annoy me. But that's alright, it's my birthday. I guess they're supposed to annoy me. It's better to be annoyed than no one care about you, right? Let's see what we got. I'm gonna get this out. Man, I really hate. I love the product, hate the packaging, hate the price. Everything else, good. Like, if they just were like, hey, look, the shipping's this much, that's why it's expensive, I'd be like, okay, that's probably why it's this much. But then, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like they could have put more in there and then just put it at a cheaper price. That's probably what they're trying to do with the secret layer commander thing. So on the back we had spell sky. Let's try to get a good image. Whoop. Phyrexian horror. I didn't even realize it was a horror as well. It's pretty cool. Ob Nixilis. I do like Ob Nixilis. Oh yeah, this one's pretty funny. I know this gets people really mad. Oh, Sliver Hive Lord. Ooh, wow. That's really interesting. The art's also amazing. Just ignore me flipping through it really fast. But another spell sky, which is pretty cool. I like the thing they're doing with making the black-white version on the end. Is it a different one for each one? Because I keep getting the same one in the foil and the regular, so I'm hoping they do have like a different one on the back for each one. But I'm thinking I'm wrong. It might be that because like I ordered mine together, I'm thinking, but I've been wrong about a lot of things in my life. And I'm going to assume how they package their product is going to be added to that list. Okay, we got the last one, and then we can talk. Though we are talking right now. And it's really just me talking to you. Here's Narset. You get to hear me flip around with the packaging. This really is not working. Okay, come on. Yeah, they need something better than this like weird flimsy plastic that just like it's strong in certain areas where you want it to be weak and weak in the areas you want it to be strong. Spellskite. Really cool. Good reprint. A lot of the one thing I can say is it is nice reprints. I mean I think there should be premium versions of cards, but I feel like those premium versions should be more of like earned or uh like an event like oh I went to this event, you know what I mean? Or like I won this tournament, so I get a cool card. Or I got a cool card in a collector booster. It's just kind of weird to be like, okay, I'm gonna buy it, because then it's like, are these really worth anything since like everyone could have gotten them? Hive Lord. Could make a sliver deck just based off these random cards I'm getting for it. And there we go, Spellskite again. So I actually enjoyed the Secret Lair. They're all pretty good. Um, I'm just looking through them. I mean, like, there's a lot of cards. Like look at that. That's a lot of cardboard. Oof, my finances have gone out the window, but I do appreciate all of you guys being there, supporting me, helping me through my tough times. Uh, I also appreciate you for not supporting me until just now, or supporting me in the future, because that'll be helpful. I'll try to be more active on streaming, but I'm gonna probably be working a bit, so that might be a little bit tough. I don't know. Just tell me what you want me to do. I mean, I kind of would rather just like do something people would watch because I love interacting with people, but it's kind of hard to find people to interact with because I don't get a lot of views. But I'll see you guys. Hope you guys have a good one. Have a happy New Year as well, since I didn't say that, and a Merry Christmas, even though it's already kind of late for those. But you know, whatever. Bye.